9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's been a long time, but welcome back. In today's video, we are going to look at how to download and install Deriv MT5. And I have the link already that I'm using for easy access, because if I was to look or to search for it on Google, it would take me time. But for easy access, I have a link, right, directly from Deriv, and I'll also leave it for you to easily use it. All right. So once you reach on this page, you want to scroll down and click here on download now. The same applies. So when you click on download now, here you have the option for Google Play Store for those ones on mobile phones. But for PC, I'll go here to Windows, so I'll click on Windows. So you can see it is downloading, and within a short time it will be done. All right, download in progress. So you can see it has already finished. So what I do, just click here on this arrow. So you can see the Deriv5 setup.exe, right? So you click here to open. So this one will pop up. Just click on next. So you can see, hello, we are installing your trading platform. So what you have to do is you wait. You wait until this one reaches here. Based on your network, it may take a few minutes, but let me just come back shortly once the download is complete. Alright, so this one will pop up, and if you want to select any broker of your choice, you can just type here. For example, I've been typing like XNS, and you can choose a broker of your choice. If you want Pepperstone, if I scroll down, you can see Pepperstone Group Limited is also here. Pepperstone Limited is also here. And this is xm.com, but this is not the right logo of XM. So I'll go with Deriv.com Limited, because today's video you're going to look at how to download, install, and customize Deriv MetaTrader 5. So let me choose this one, Deriv.com. So let me click here. You go to next here, and they want to say open a demo account to trade virtual money without risk. Connect with an existing trade account. So let me go here to connect with an existing trade account, and I log in with my details for demo accounts. And if you have for real, you can as well connect a real account. So for example, when you check here, this is the Deriv demo, right? But if I click on the drop down arrow, you can see Deriv server 02 is for a real account, right? So for this time, let me check Deriv demo, okay? And I will log in with the login details. Let me just come back. So the login is they are supposed to be 8 numbers. So let me type them here. It is 20 23 8400. Then I also enter the passwords. So after that, I'll click on finish. Okay, and this one will show up. Right, have you had? So let me see if I'm connected.
Incoming mail.
All right. So once they say incoming email, that means it has connected. So let me go here on trade, and I see if my account has been connected, because I know the balance. Okay, yeah, it is this one. This is the balance I have, so it has connected. So let's continue. So once you are here, we want to customize. We have already installed the application, Deriv MetaTrader 5. and I have logged in, okay, which means I have connected my account, my Deriv account to MT5 on PC. So what's remaining is to customize this interface, right? And as you can see, we have 4 charts, okay, on the screen. And let's assume we want to remain with only one chart. So there is Euro USD, there is USD Swiss francs, there is GBP USD, and there is USD JPY. Okay, so if you want to remain with the one, what you do, you just come here to maximize that chart you want. So for example, I want to remain with Euro USD. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this maximize option. Okay, you can see the other ones have disappeared. All right, and let's continue. So follow me with each and everything that I'm doing. The other charts I was saying, they are also here. So if I go to USD Swiss francs, I can select it here. If I want that of GBP USD, I can select it here. If I want that of USD JPY, the same, I can select it here. All right. So let me just get back to the other one of Euro USD. All right. So let's go here on the left. Okay, these are the analytical tools. Like this is a cursor, this is a crosshair, this is if you want to draw a vertical line, this is a horizontal line, this is a trend line. Okay, so all these ones are like, this is the Fibonacci tool, the text tool. Okay, if you want to draw an arrow, you can also do it here. If you want to use a buy signal arrow or sell signal rather arrow, you can also use these ones here. Okay, so these are the time frames, M1, M5, M15. Okay, and if you want to customize or add, you can as well do it, but we shall see that on later on. Okay, so if you want to create a new chart, right, you can also look for here. Okay, and if it doesn't appear here, you can as well search it from this side. Okay, we shall get back to that one. So if I want to remove this symbol or this trade window, I can click here on this X to close it, so that I can see the full screen of this chart layout. So then on the side, if I go here to, if I click here on this candlestick chart symbol, right, you can see these are the options. If you want to restore, if you had made changes and you want to restore, you can restore here, right? And for example, if I click here, you can see what will come. It is the other 4 charts. Okay, but as I said, I want this one only, Euro USD for the meantime. And if I click on file, okay, you can see this is what is going to pop up. You can open an account, a new account, you can make a deposit and make a withdraw. But while these ones are not in bold, it's because we are in demo. If it is a real account, you would be able to make a deposit and make a withdraw. So log into trade accounts. You can also log into a different or the same account. For example, if you are logged out, okay, you can log in from here as well. All right. Then if we go to view, you can see different languages of your choice. But I prefer leaving it to English. Okay. So depending from which country you are interested in using, you can also check it from here. For example, mine, I'm using English. If we go to toolbars, you can see we have standard, line studies, and time frames. So you leave that one to default. From here, that's where we can even find time frame. So if I go to toolbar again and I want to see If I deselect line studies, what will happen? Okay, what do you see has changed? Line studies. Okay, let's get back and I put the line studies, and you see, it's here. You can see the line studies. This one had disappeared. I do it once again, and you see. The other analytical tools are nowhere to be seen. Okay. If I again click it or select it, you can see they are back. You can be studying each and everything. So let's get back to standard. If I select this one, are you seeing something here which has disappeared? Let's get back. Let's select it again. Standard, you can see all is on the algo trading, like the bot trading, the algorithm trading. Placing a new order here. Okay. Selecting the chart type, like if you want a bar chart, candlestick chart, line chart, everything. Okay. It is the standard option. All right. So let's continue. Let's click on view status bar. If I deselect it, can you see the changes on the chart? So let's get back and I again select it there. Status bar. Okay, you can see, right? You can see it here. So I do it again so that you observe. You can see. So, all right. So market watch is these symbols by default, which are here. So, but let me go here. I told you that I'm going to show you how to add any asset of your interest. So, for example, if you find that the asset you are looking for is not selected here, so what can you do? You come here to add a symbol. So, for example, I want to add the jump 10 or 75 or 25, which is not reflected here. You can see as I was typing jump, all these had to show up, and therefore, for example, I can select this one. Okay. So once I select it, okay, there's an option to add. Click on this plus icon and it will be added. So if I click here, I right click, you can see the chart window in new order. So I want to go to the charts. Okay, so let me click on the charts. Okay, I want to open the chart for jump 10. You can see this is the jump 10 chart. Okay, and you can see it is the live market. The market is live, and we shall customize this chart, by the way. So let's continue. Indicators, they are also there, but we can as well access them somewhere here. If I click on indicators, rather insert, that's where I can put different indicators on Deriv MT5 or MT5 platform. So you can see we have volumes percentage range. They are all indicators related to volumes. I can click them here. For example, if I select this volume, I can search for any indicator. If I simply click on select, rather OK, it will select the indicator, the volume indicator by default. For example, you can see this is the volume indicator, right? And if I want to delete indicator, I will right click and this option will pop up. I'll just say delete indicator, it will disappear. All right, and if I go here again to charts, I go to objects. Again, I can pick any drawing tool, for example, like the vertical line, horizontal line, trend by angle, cycle lines. So on lines, once again, you can see we have the vertical, horizontal trend line and trend by angle, cycle lines, line, If I go to channels, you can see I can also get all these ones, okay, to use. If I go to GAN, you can see Fibonacci. The Fibonacci tool is also here. The one commonly used is called Fibonacci retracement, okay. The Elliott wave, you can also find the drawing tools like the Elliott motive wave, Elliott corrective wave. Then the shapes, you can get a rectangle here, you can get the triangle, the eclipse. Then the arrows, you can as well get the arrows from here. Then the graphical, if you want to draw anything on the chart, including text, you can. If you can even draw the labels, the button, for example, like the OK, the chart. Okay, if you wanna edit a rectangle label, everything is here. Okay, so for example, let me pick this one, and I want to write something like, let me give it a name. So let me say, hello, hello. The name of my text is hello. So the text I wanna write is, or let me just say, higher, hi, okay. Draw object as background. Then should I use the color, or let me use blue? For example, I want to change blue, or to change it to blue, I can click on this drop down arrow. Then I select the blue color here, then I click on OK. And you can see, right? Can drag it anywhere. For example, I'm saying this is a higher high. Okay, can see. So another thing is, let me get back to insert objects, graphical arrows. Let me see how this one looks like. Then the labels, can see low. I can say lower, low. Then I can say H low. I can say L. Then I can say OK. Okay, so you can see it also works like I say, lower low, lower high. So if you click here on charts and you come here to time frames, you can now add different time frames. Like for minutes, you can add those time frames that are not selected by default. For example, there is 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, up to. Okay, you can set up to 30 minutes. Can select them here. Okay, the same applies if you go to 1 hour, 4 hours, and you wish to go to 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. Can find them here, like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, everything. Yeah, can select it here. Okay, and if I right click again, you can find them here. Okay, not necessarily from the other option of the charts, but you can see them here. Okay, after we have customized the chart, we shall save it here, and you can be naming it, and you can use it anywhere. Okay, so for example, if I click on this Bollinger Band chart, you can see how it looks like. So when price tries to touch on this upper band, we can sell, since this is the downtrend. And when it touches in the lower band, we can have a short buy, because that would be like a pullback. You can see this is what tried to happen here. When price touched here, it had to go back and touched here. Okay, so applies when price reached on this upper band. This is exactly what happened here. Apart from here, because you can see here it touched, if you had sold on this pin bar, you would be taken out. Okay, But in most cases, when price touches in the upper band, you can sell. When it touches in the lower band, you can buy. Okay, so this is a template which is already saved. Okay, so let me right click and get back to templates. So if I go to momentum, I can see this is the momentum template, how it looks like, with a lot of indicators, RSI, stochastic oscillator, and the momentum, all of them are already here. So let me right click and if I say remove template, momentum, are you sure you want to remove momentum templates? Say yes. And it has disappeared. So this is another template. So if you want to remove this navigator taskbar, you can click on this close and it will disappear. The same applies if you want to remove this one, the market watch, you can click here on X to close, and you can get them back as you wish. You see, and you can have the full chart. Remember, if I go to view, okay, if I go to view, you can be able to get the market watch once again. Okay, if I come back to view, right, can get the data window just here. Okay, if I go to view once again, can see the depth of the market, can get the symbols. Okay, all of them. Okay, you can see they are here, and you can search for any of your choice. Let me say boom and boom 500. You can see they are going to come here, and you can as well add them here. Okay, on this option, this left sidebar. Okay, but again, you can get them here on view. So let me just close that. If you want full screen, see here it is F11, or as well you can do it here. Okay, indicator, if you want a moving average, you can add it. It is under trend indicators. So for example, we want moving average here. Okay, you can set it here. For example, I want 20 moving average. The method I want exponential. You can click it here. If you want linear, if you want simple, you can select that one. But let me select exponential. Then the style, I can set it to, let me use blue because I like blue. We go to levels. The rest I can leave it to default visualization to all time frames, right? Then I can come here to parameters and I click OK. And this is the moving average I've seen. If I want to remove this yellow one, can delete indicator. Okay. So if I want to remove all these indicators on the screen, because this chart I want to customize, this template is ADX, that is how it was saved. I can right click, bring the cursor on this indicator, and I will just say delete indicator, and it is going to disappear. So we want to customize this chart, and let me go to the middle or anywhere on the chart, and I right click, come here to properties, and this window will pop up. So on this right side, this is where we are going to change everything. Like the scheme is green on black. So green on black, let me see what I can change it to. Black on white, yeah, color on white, black on white. You can see how the chart will look like if I say black on white. So if I change it to color on white, you can see this window how it looks like, so that you can get the best feel of how the chart is going to look like. And remember, these candles, we are going to change them later on. So I prefer this one of white, like color on white. That's what I prefer. Let me say yellow on black. You can see how it looks like. Green on black, you can see how it looks like. But remember, on the background, we have what we call grid lines. These boxes, they are called grid lines. We are going to remove them. Before I change the scheme color and the background, I want to show you how to remove those grid lines. You see, this is the grid. So they are like in this color. It is not red. Okay, you can see how the color looks like. So if I want to, for example, change them to white, okay, let me just change to this color called honey dew. Or let me see another one that is not visible. Okay, let me say ivory. Oh, it is too white, eh? Okay, let me change back to another color. Mint, Alice blue, and you. Okay, so let me just change it to color on white, and I go to background color. You can see the background color is white, by the way. White. Since it's white, the background, because this is white, can leave it to white. For you can change it to any of your choice. If you want to change it to black, you can leave it on white. No, we are still in background. And if you want to customize, you can also customize the color here. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it is back to white. So if you want to bring the foreground, you can leave it to black. Then the grid line is set to this one. The bar up, which means as the candle bar goes up, let me make it blue. Okay, bar down, I can make it black. Bull candle, which means if the price is moving up, let me leave it to blue again. Then bear candle, instead of red, I can also make it black, so it can be pure black and pure blue for bullish candles. Then line charts, okay, can leave it to that color. Volumes, can leave it to that. And bid price, bids, can make it green, pure green. Let me see. Okay, pure green for bid, which is the buying price. And ask price, I can make it pure red. Yeah, pure red. Then the rest, I can just say okay. Okay, you can see now the chart has changed. And if I want to remove this moving average, Yeah, can remove it as long as I can add it anytime I wish. That is so. But we still have period separators. So let me right click, come back to properties. So remember we were here on colors. So let me go to show ticker, show open, high, low, and close, show quick trading buttons, show bid price, show ask price. I can also put it there, right? Because you can see we are seeing the bid price only because it was not selected. Show last price line, show period separators. So you can see these are the period separators. If I want to remove them, I can deselect this one and it will go, okay? But may I prefer period separators? I'm going to show you the use of period separators. Show grid. I can remove the grid lines. I don't need them for now. Show tick volumes, show real volume, show object description, show trade levels, show trade history. So once you are done, you can click on OK. So the period separators have disappeared. So if we are like on 1 hour time frame, because like this is H1, and let me again put the period separators. I explained them when you are seeing them. So come back here to properties. Okay, then check show period separators. Then click OK. So you can see these are the period separators. If we are on H1, so for example, this is the opening of the day, right? The candle opened here because this is a bearish candle, moved down up to here to the low and closed bearish here. This is the first H1 candle. So the price, all these candles in between these separators from this line up to this line, this is the whole day if you are on H1. Okay, so if we go to H4, let me get back to time frames. If we go to H4, this is H4. So the price, or like the bars, so the price within these lines from here up to here, this is a whole week. So what essentially we are trying to look at, let me do it from here. Let me even put the time frames, and again let me look for the line studies because I want to be using them. So let me pick the drawing trend line. So for example, the high of this week, or this week here, is this one. Let me pick another one. So liquidity was taken here. This is the same week. So as the week was coming to an end, because we are in a downtrend on H4, you can see as the week was coming to an end, it had to first grab liquidity. And this is the high of the previous week. So if we continue, so the high, like today is Monday, okay, and the last week, the one we have just finished, the high is here. The high is here. Okay, just use this line. This is the high of the week, and if this low, let me pick a different one. If this low is broken, because we are in a downtrend, that signals that price is willing to continue the downtrend. Okay, And if price happens to come here and rejects this zone, that is grabbing liquidity, which is the high of the previous week. All right, so if I come back here to H1, sometimes price grabs liquidity, okay, takes the high of the previous day. So this is the high of the previous day. Okay. So what I'm saying is, this is high previous day high, okay, previous day high, which is PDH, okay, previous day high, you can say, okay. Okay, so this is the previous day high, and it was taken out. This was actually I showed you on a weekly, rather on a H4 time frame, that was taking the previous week's high, and after that it had to resume its downtrend. Okay, so you can see this is exactly what is happening, and let's just pull out. You can see I'm from actually customizing the chart, okay, the interface, the MT5 interface, to analyzing. But why am I analyzing this one? I'm also showing you how to be using the tools. Okay, so let me pick. Let me pull the rectangle. You go to insert, you go to objects, and you scroll. You come here to shapes. You pick this one here, and you can see one would have marked here, but price didn't come here. But this key zone, okay, is what was respected. You can see price respected this one. This is just a key zone. And if I want to fill this one, you come here, you right click, you come here to properties, and change the color because it is not visible enough. Let me make it green. All right. It is not filled. Let me see. Visualization, parameters. Okay, you click here on fill. This is what I wanted. Okay, let me just pick another one. And see there is this fair value gap. If I want to delete them at once, since this is selected, this is selected, this is selected, I can just right click and say delete all selected, and they will disappear. This is H1, this is okay, the whole day, H4, whole week, the space, rather the candles within that space. Okay, then row period separators, these lines. When we go to daily, that is the whole month, from here up to here, from here up to here, from here up to here. This is the whole month. When we go to daily, when you go to weekly, this is the whole year. Okay, should I repeat? On H1, this is the whole day, from here up to here, from here up to here. From H1 we go to H4, This is the whole week. Okay, the whole week from here up to here, from here up to here, just like that. Then this is the whole month. Okay, from here up to here, from here up to here. So the month of December just started here. Okay, and because you're on daily, these are the candles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today is when? Today is 9th. Okay, so the first candle actually opened on this period separator. So we can begin counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is the 9th candle which has not yet closed. So the 9th candle has not yet closed, although the time is midnight and currently my time is reading it is 10th, but this candle has not yet closed, so that we can see another one opening for 10th day. So these candles, each candle represents one day if you are on daily time frame. So combining all these candles, okay, once they leave this separator, period separator, we shall be going to the next month. Okay, weekly, as I said, that is a whole year. Okay, if you want to test each candle here, you can be testing, and just this one will show you what happened in the space of a whole year on that very asset. So right click and go to properties, go to common. So when you go to common, you can see you can change the chart to any of your choice. I prefer a candlestick. If you prefer a bar chart, you can change it to bar. You can see how it looks like. If you prefer a line chart, you can see how it looks like. But I personally like a candlestick chart. Okay. And then the rest, let me see this one, how it looks like. If I want to enlarge it, I can do it even here. But let me just leave it there. Okay. Okay. So that's it. On show, I showed you what you can change. Okay. And we customize that one. On color, you can as well change everything here. So after you are done with the customizing the chart, you can click on OK. If you want to save this chart, right click and come here to templates and say save templates, and I'm going to call it a name. Okay, for example, let me say jump. Okay, jump indices. I'm just calling it jump indices, and once I'm done I can say save. Okay, so every time I want to use any asset, even if it is Euro USD, for example, here I can load my chart, which is you can right click, go to templates, and you can see my jump indices chart is here. When I click, when I select jump indices, the chart will show up. And you may be wondering that what has just popped up, oh, this chart is for jump indices only as assets. No, it is Euro USD, and I prefer having or using this chart. Okay, if I want to use any other asset like USD Swiss francs, you can right click, go to templates, and go to my jump indices chart. You can see. Okay, does it look okay? So you can see. And what if I want to trade? Okay, to place a trade, show trade panel. If I go here, you can see, you can click here, show trade panel. Okay, this one, you can see where the cursor is. Okay, and if I want to use instant market execution, I hope you know that one. Since today is Monday, the market is running, I can click buy But before that, remember to change the lot size. This is the minimum lot size, 0.01 on USD Swiss francs. Okay, you can increase it to 0.1, which is 0.10. You can reduce it by using this drop down arrow, or you can even type. Okay, so if I want to type directly, you can bring the cursor here, then I say 0.5. So let's assume I want to buy. I can click on here, buy. So let me get back to jump 10. So I right click and I go to short window, right click, get my templates, which is jump 10. Once again, let me click here and let me save. So these ones are telling me to always start, that I have to do some updates, but let me just say later. So just I accept these terms. If it is like, for example, your first time, this will be popping up, especially if you want to take a trade. So you click on OK. Good. So you can see that sound, or rather you can hear that sound, and the sell trade has been entered. So you can see this is the entry, the sell entry we are in. And if I want to modify this one, just bring the cursor right here, and you can see if I hold the left button, if I click on left on my PC, can be able to drag this one. And if you can observe on the left, you can see there is SL, which means stop loss, and it indicates how much I'm going to be risking. If I put my stop loss here, that is 2.54 US dollars. If I bring my cursor on here, it is 1.90. Here it is 1.92, right, as my stop loss. And that is on 0.01 lot size, which is the minimum lot size for jump 10 on MT5. If I release, it will be set. So if I want to set the TP, once again I can click left click, rather, or hold left click and hold and drag this one. Because it is a sell, the TP will be down, and if I set it here, this is 4.45, so I will be risking your $1.92 to get or to gain 4.45, and if I release, it will be set. Okay, as simple as that. And if you want to set limit orders, yes, for example, if I want to set a limit order, I just right click, come here to trading, say sell limit, buy stop. Okay, so stop loss. Okay, if I want to set alerts, if I want to place a new order, I can also do it from here. If I want to get another sell limit, I can as well do it here. Okay, if I go to H4, I want to remind you this is a downtrend, by the way. Okay, so let me pull let me mark this this area where liquidity was taken. Okay, and this is the low of the previous day, which was yesterday on Sunday. Okay, so we can see actually the week as well. So this is the low. Once it is broken, we shall say jump 10 is willing to continue moving down. Okay, all right. So that's how basically you place a trade. And how you can close it, there are two ways. One, you can bring the cursor here to your entry, right click, and you can either modify or close it or trail the stop loss. Okay, but for trailing stop loss, there is no need to even right click. You can as well trail it, drag this one and drop it, drag and drop where you want it, as long as price has gone past the entry price a few pips. So, and the other thing is if you want to look at how your trade is running, how many trades you've placed, you can click here on the toolbox so that this window can pop up. As you can see, we only have one trade, which is jump 10. Okay, you can see the ticket, the time we opened this trade, the type of trade we have, which is a sell trade, the lot size we are using, which is volume, okay, the entry price, the stop loss, and the TP, and the current price. Okay, and currently we are in a profit of 0.2040. We continue changing because it's floating until we close it. And if I want to close this, I can click on this X. Okay, and it will be closed. And you want to see the balance you have this here. Okay, if you want to access the calendar, the alerts, everything is here. Okay, the experts, the journals. Although me, frankly speaking, I don't use these other options. What I use here usually is the trade option, and if I want to see the history of the trades I have placed, for example, if I place on history, even if I've been trading on mobile phone, all the history will be displayed here. Okay, the profit I have made, the deposit, the withdraw, the balance. Okay, so this is let me see, the time is indicated here, and this is 2024 since November. Okay, you can see the profits and losses I made all together. Okay, so you can even see the dates 2024, that of October, the trades I placed in October. You can see the losses, the profits, everything. The history is here. Okay, and by the way, you can continue adding assets here as they display, and you can be removing them. And if you want, for example, you can right click and restore this window. And again, there is this tile window. Okay, if you want to open multiple windows, once again, you can come back here, and you can be able to do what? To see them. For example, if I say tile window, you can see what has just happened. Okay, this is GBP, this is the GPY once again. Okay, and remaining with only one. So let me get back to trade. Okay, now it is negative. And once again, if I want to close this window for the meantime, I can close it, and I can be opening it anytime I want. This is Euro USD. Okay, so let me get back. So the moment all the assets you have opened, they will be listed here. So you can easily find your asset here. For example, this is jump 10 H4. This is jump 10 H1. So basically, this is how you download, install, and customize the charts. So far, that's what I am able to showcase on MT5. If there's any other thing that I need to showcase in the future, then I will absolutely do it for you. So until next time, if you have any question, kindly leave it in the comment section. I'll be able to get back to you. Until next time, keep winning. So for the meantime, let me just close this trade. Okay, I can close it here. And voila, it is closed. All right. Good luck.